it's Steph from Settler of the Boards, and today I'm starting my top 100. You can check out the full list on my blog, but if you do want to kind of learn a little bit more about why I like these games that are on my list, then you can stay tuned for some more videos as I go through them 10 at a time. So starting off with number 100, I have Noctiluca, which I actually did do a review of this year. But this is just a really simple dice game where you're just drafting dice off of a board to kind of fill up your jars to score some points. It's kind of thinky, but at the same time, I think it's a really relaxing game. So I do pull that out with a lot of different kinds of gamers. At 99, I have Deep Sea Adventure. I have and enjoy a lot of Oink's small box games because they usually pack a lot into a very small container, but this one is always one of the ones that I'm most drawn to, and it's just a simple push your luck game. You're just trying to deep sea dive to find treasures, and you might make it out alive if you turn back soon enough, but if not, you might run out of oxygen and not score any of the points for the treasure that you have picked up. At 98, I have Nuts So Fast, which is a speed game where you flip over some cards and you have to determine based on the rules that I don't know them all specifically, but you have to determine what nuts or nut you should grab out of the center, and you just want to be the first person to do that in order to score points. It's very, very fast, it's very chaotic, but it's always a really fun time, so I really like that game. At 97, I have Orbis, which is you are a god creating a universe, placing tiles that are of the same terrain type next to one another, and trying to score creation points. There's a little bit of resource management, and every game is kind of a little bit different, so that has a lot of replayability, which is why I like it a lot. At 96, I have Mysterium, which I have played with tons and tons of people that I play games with. You are a medium trying to contact ghosts or a ghost to determine, I think, who did a murder or something like that. I really like that one because it's very thematic. It's great for spooky season if you play a lot of Halloween games or anything like that. And it's really easy to get into the story and kind of do a little role playing or just a little bit of having fun with that theme. So it's a really strong one for that. At 95, I have On Tour, which is a roll and write. You're in a band and you're just traveling across the country to try and perform all your shows. It's a very simple roll and write. You're just placing numbers across different states and just trying to make sure that you can create the best path so that you have a very long tour, basically. That's a really good one, a strong roll and write for me. Alright, and then at 94, I have Match Madness, which is another speed game. You're just trying to use these different 2x2 blocks where you're trying to match symbols, and there's a bunch of different cards out in the center of the table, and you're just trying to match them first. All the different cards are worth different points, and you're just trying to see what you can do before other players so that you get the most point cards and they're not getting as many. At 93, I have Codenames. I have Duet here. I think that this box actually has Duet and then also the regular one. I also have Disney, Pictures, Marvel, Undercover. I have a lot of different Codenames. It's a game that I really enjoy. I primarily like that game the best at 6 players because then you have a little bit more room for discussion when you have multiple people that are guessing rather than just one person giving clues and one person guessing. It's a really good word game. It's, again, great for the family, great for all gamers of all kind. And I do enjoy the Duet version at 2 players because I don't get to play as much with big groups, especially now. So I do like the Duet version for 2 players if you do want to play cooperatively instead of competitively. At 92, I have Near and Far, which is a heavy one. This is another one that's really easy to get into the theme. The story is really, really incredible. The art is really, really incredible. It's just a very strong game. There is a lot going on in it. You have a lot of decisions to make, a lot of different options that you can make each turn, and each game is a little bit different as well. But the story is really, really nice, and there's just a lot to get into for that. And then finally, for today's list of 10, at 91, I have Cytosis, which is a cell biology science-y game where you're just trying to work your way through a cell and kind of, I haven't played this one in a while, but kind of collect a different enzymes and things like that and score a lot of points based on like how you move your way through the cell and things like that. I didn't major in science. I don't know a lot about that actual jargon for that, but it is a really good game. If you're into science, I'm sure that you'd like it a lot. But if not, it's a really solid worker placement game, which you can get into again, even if you don't know a lot about the actual science behind it all. But yeah, that's 100 to 91, and I should have, like I said, the list is up on the blog, and more videos will be coming out soon to kind of give you a little bit more insight onto why I like these games. But let me know what you think of these games if you've played them, and happy gaming!